Hi everybody, it's me, Amber. I'm a content creator and humanitarian, mother, daughter. I have a lot of different ways I can identify myself. I definitely had a lot of spiritual awakenings over the past, I would say 15 years. And it's like little bits of truth and bites of like perspective. Things just kind of open up and I see things more clear and clear and clear, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. So I'd just like to share some of my thoughts today of what is going through, I like to say, this crazy mind. Our thoughts can definitely get out of control, if we don't work on taming them. We have to kind of be aware of our thought life. We can be aware of, like, what are we thinking and how are we feeling and where is this thought coming from? Is this coming from childhood? Is this coming from a belief? Is this coming from the way somebody treated us and we're allowing them to make us feel some kind of way? I know that's a big one for me. For a long time, if people were rude or ignorant to me, I always believed that it was something I did wrong and not really looking objectively like, wait a minute, this isn't about me. They're struggling with something internally, which is causing them to act this way. And people are very unconscious a lot of times. They might not even know that they're doing it. It can go on and on and on, but a lot of times I mean, like, oh my God, it's me. Something's wrong with me. Why do people treat me like this? I'm a target. I'm so weak. I'm so dumb. Like, all these crazy thoughts would go through my head. And it took me a while to have awareness of that, to even know what I was feeling and thinking in response to what outside thing that happened, and come to terms and see the real truth, like put the light on the truth. And once you can see the truth, then you can feel better in your skin and be a better version of yourself and be your authentic self. So that's one rant. The other rant, I feel strongly to share this. This might be a rant. I don't want it to sound like a lecture or a rant or anything like that, but these are some things that I've really been thinking about as, we're transitioning into this new way of life as old systems are crumbling, really since, I guess, like COVID, like people working from home and using the internet. And it's like, you can't call customer service and ask people to help you. It's like, well, do your own research, well, we posted a video on that, so watch the video, or, like, you should know how to do this. Like, I feel like a lot of businesses and things like that are really expecting us to, like, not ask people to explain things or help you in any way. And I feel for, like, my parents' generation, because that's all they know, or the elderly. And I really do feel like it's part of maybe my mission, or maybe our generation. I'm in my 40s and people in their 50s, I feel like we're a bridge generation. I feel like, don't lose, like, technology is great and it does amazing things. And I just worry, I guess, maybe this is a fear, like, of being left behind, or my parents being left behind, or, so many people that are, they weren't raised on technology. Like, I didn't have a cell phone until I was about 18 years old. So I'm only 42, and it's really taken me a while to adjust. And people that are older than me, I believe, have a really hard time, and I feel for them. So, like, don't forget our humanity side too. Like, all this technology is great. If you want to make a business and make millions, and that's great. But I also feel like there is, like, a world here with, like, human life and also animals. This is a crazy thought that I had today. I drive and, animals get hit, and I love animals. I have dogs, cats, fish, hermit crabs. Like, I would rescue everything if I could, but I know I can't. But I'm really sensitive to that. So when I see a dead animal, like, I'm like, oh man, that was somebody's pet, or, and then I'm like, well, who's gonna, like, this is a little weird. I'm hesitant to share this, but, like, who's gonna pick that animal up? Is it gonna get a proper burial? And and then I'm like, well, and then maybe the animal's gone. I'm like, somebody did that, and it amazes me, like, that a human can be that humble to do something like that, like acts of service, or the people that care about the ocean and the sea life, and they create these amazing things to get all the plastic out of the ocean, or like deforestation in the Amazon, and our our, our habitats and of animals, and so it's like technology is great, but there's also a lot of like hands-on work that we can't forget about. It's like you see all these movies, like what if all humans are gone and we're all like alone? Like the more, like, don't forget your human side. I think it's important to have both sides. Technology is great, videos are great, reading and trying to figure things out yourself is great, but there's also like that person to person, human to animal, human to earth. We get grounded in nature. So there's two sides to us, and I just think it's important to have balance. I don't know, that's just something that's been on my mind lately, and I just kind of wanted to share. So I hope you're having a good day today, and take care. All right, bye bye.